We saw the first blood coming from the side, but however, we are seeing one player just surviving, I think. Oh, I'm sorry. One player isn't surviving. We can see that Woods getting the knockdown of Admiral, and Admiral gets confirmed as an elimination, guys. So let's go on to that side as well. So nevertheless, let's see what's gonna happen in that side as well. But already the team X House Gods has built up their momentum actually by wiping a whole squad down, guys. So nevertheless, we can see three of the players having one kill each, so that's three eliminations to their side. So let's see about the fight which was happening between BE Team 7 and DDX Gods, guys. So nevertheless, can actually say most of the teams here are very experienced, guys. So we can see the players of DND ARK getting some shot fires. So they are holding this water city area. So they are actually creating their loot section. We can see the Blitz players are on the run here. So VE Roy gets knocked down from, I think it was a vehicle explosion or an explosion or something. We can see a fight happening between the WGs and the MVXs. So Nemesis gets knocked down in that as well. So we are seeing some several fights happening, guys. So the momentum has built up in this Erangel map actually. So we are seeing some crazy fights happening. We saw a fight getting ended in the Jojapur area, but another team, mentioned about the other team that was here. It was Blitz, and Blitz has also taken their step to take the fight between the players of Exhaust Gods. So already Exhaust Gods lost one player to my knowledge. So we are seeing some several fights happening as well, except the fight that is happening between these two teams. We can see JDMVX also gets confirmed as an elimination, guys. So we saw some players getting knocked down, eliminated from the side of MVX here. So that's not good looking towards this side. We can see the Orpheus getting the knockdown of Woods as well. And again, a play of MVX gets knocked down. So, but however, Nemesis has gone revived, and Nemesis gives another knockdown in return. So one player of Lazy, I think Lazy was the player who's getting knocked down in that process as well. But however, I think two players of MVX has been knocked down in the process, but will they be able to get the knockdown? But however, Pew Pew and Sacha having spray fight here. Arham gets the knockdown of Nemesis as well. I think he's the last player standing towards the side of MVX. And just like that, I think MVX goes back to lobby. So the fight is happening here. Admiral has already gone back to lobby, guys. It's three players standing towards the side of VE Team 7. So we can see Rifa and Orpheus, I think, was the players who are, I think they are one player is here. I think it's Rifa here holding the wall here, and I do think Orpheus has a pretty much of good cover towards his side. So Rifa is going to the right side, and Woods is actually in front of the compound near Rifa. So I do think his teammate is able to give some cover fires towards his side as well. But however, Rifa gets knocked down from the mini shots beautifully. But will Woods be able to confirm the kill of Rifa? So let's see what's gonna happen. Nero has spotted Eddie. So we can see Nero is very much holding and proning him. We can see ISSL has started a fight also. We can see still the fight is happening between the Blitz players and the players of X House Gods here. So already these players are not trying to take any dumb decision, I think. So neither of the players are pushing. We can see that Nero is here. Nero is very patient, and Nero is just waiting for the chance, just waiting for Orpheus to come to his side. So nevertheless, AKZ Maha getting the knockdown of player of Lons, and Lons in return knocks down Maha. So let's go on to that side as well, guys. So the fight is gonna happen between ISSL and Mafia gang here. So T4 Cyrax has already got confirmed as an elimination here. So nevertheless, I think the ISSL players are cooking the grenade, and we can see that Mini is cooking the grenade, but however the grenade doesn't connect and does not do any damage to the side of Mafia gang players, and Mafia gang players is waiting patiently. And what will they do? Woods gets a confirmation, and Eddie gets knocked down in the process as well. So here comes the ISSLNRC players. Yuhai gets knocked down. So, and again, just like that, shot fires are coming from both sides, guys. So two players of Mafia gang, just like that, goes back to lobby. I think the last player is Satu. Will Satu be able to do a miracle? But however, Satu gets shot down, and down goes Mafia gang, guys. So already we can see several teams confirming eliminations to their side. So just like that, guys, they are on the run. So they are building their momentum, and they are actually planning ahead and want to actually go on towards the overall ranking. So nevertheless, guys, let's see about the fight's gonna happen here. So we can see it's a fight happening between the AKAZ and LFEQZ. So we can see several shot fires happening, and LF Storm EQZ gets confirmed as an elimination here, but one player of AKAZ is also knocked down. So I think two players of AKAZ is trapped here, one player is away. So will, and the player gets revived, but however, just like that, the player gets knocked down as well. So already I think it's just one player standing towards the side of AKAZ here. So let's see, we can see Rio. I think it's third party coming from the side of Mafia S13 here. So we can see that Rio is taking some shot fires as well. I think so. Perfect gets knocked down in the process by Rio. So Rio is very patiently waiting for Perfect, and just like that, Rio is successfully able to get the knockdown of Perfect. So Perfect goes down in the process, guys. So it's two players standing, I think, for the side of EQZ here, and also one player is standing from the side of AKZ as well. So that player Itachi is doing so much of damage to the side of S13 here. So I think Pure M also got knocked down and killed by the hands of Itachi. So nevertheless, guys, we can see Goblin here is poking it out. I think from the ground, I think it's either Goblin or Venom who's representing the team at the moment. We can see Perfect knockdown, and Tifo is trying to get a beautiful rotation and take an advantage and take an offer angle here. So what will Tifo do? Will Tifo be able to get some knockdowns and make an advantageous situation towards his team? So nevertheless, guys, we can see Perfect getting revived in the process, and Mafia Hoppling gets knocked down, and two players, Rio gets knocked down from the players of ISSLNRC. So they come for the party as well, guys. So this is something happening from Pochinki. So the battlefield has already arisen from Pochinki, guys. So I am getting entertained in this process. So we are seeing teams here. So guys, let's see. Already we can see that Mini is fueling his vehicle. He's ready and preparing for the fights that are coming ahead, guys. So nevertheless, let's see, the players of Mystic, they already have some decent number of kills to their side as well. So they have 4 eliminations to their side. They are on the run, they are on their vehicles, they are searching for the teams, they are taking their rotations. So already we can see that the stage 2 is closing in. So Mystic Onkel has a pretty much of a view of the player who's in front of him, I think. So nevertheless, guys, we can see, will a fight happen between the players of VISSL and EQZ? So this is a hot fight that I want to see as well. But already the players of VISSLxNRC has actually trap the players of AKZ here. So we can see the Lucifer spots perfect, and just like that, with the beautiful emphasis in Red Door spray, gets the knockdown of perfect. So they are coming for the push here. It's up to Swaggy and Tifu, and Swaggy gets the knockdown of Doom. Swaggy, I think, confirmed the elimination of Doom as well. We can see that Lucifer is trying to save his teammate, but just like that, with the car fire of GB, Swaggy wasn't able to confirm the kill. But I think Doom got played out. So the effort of Swaggy did not actually lose as well. So in the process, Mini got knocked as well. But however, with the coordination of Lucifer and him, EQ is LF, EQ is goes back to lobby, guys. GG, well played. So we can see that Mafia Nikesh gets confirmed as an elimination as well. On the other hand, we can see the players of Team 15, I think it's Seal 7. So these players are here as well. They are holding this position. You can see the players are miss. I think it's faster getting shot fires. Nearly gets the knockdown. That was a beautiful M416 spray coming from his side. So we are seeing shot fires coming us from the side of Mystic players. So a knockdown wasn't able to. I think Pastor wasn't able to get a knockdown actually the process, but let's see what's gonna happen. අපි බලමු මොනවා වගේ ෆයිට්ස් ටිකක් ඉස්සරහට අපිට බලාගෙන පුළුවන් වෙයි කියලා. අපිට පේනවා ඉතින් මේ ඉන්න අපි ස්ටේජ් 3 එකේ guys. මේ ස්ටේජ් 3 එකේ අපිට කිව්වා විතරක් කියලා කඩ ගන්න වුණා. අපිට අපිට මම සීසර් knockdown එකක් දාගෙන සීල්ස් යනලාගේ බැට්මෑන්ගේ පැත්තට බැට්මෑන් ඩවුල් වෙනවා යනවා. සීසර්ගේ M416 shot fires එකකින්. ඉතින් අපි බලමු already Mystic Panther, they already have 6 eliminations to their name, so they are on the run. They are building their momentum. They have actually built their confidence between from the first game, guys. So nevertheless, let's see. There's only one player standing to the side of AKZ. I think Itachi, who's here. So Itachi is taking some shot fires actually. So I think Itachi was successfully able to wipe down 2 players or 3 players actually. So GG, well played Itachi. You can see that GODZ getting a beautiful spray towards the side of SNG. So Spider gets the confirmation GODZ with a beautiful M416 spray. So GODZ is actually on form here. He has 3 eliminations total, 3 eliminations to his own. So I think GODZ is able to get some more eliminations to their team's side because it's already just 45 players alive. But that's so much of players in the stage 3, guys. So nevertheless, let's see what's gonna happen. The zone is gonna close in. The zone is gonna start shrinking now. So there's 1 minute left. So after this 1 minute, it's stage 3 over 2. So we can already see teams are coming to their positions. They are trying to get some knockdown, trying to get those kill points. So already there are some teams that are actually needing those kill points on these games, because we can see all of these teams have experience, and all of these teams have their own set of skills. But however, it's about outsmarting your enemy. So we actually saw how the teams manage their fights, and so those teams were able to get the confirmations. So we usually see a set of teams who are on the kill boards and who are on the top of the leaderboard. So we can see those teams consistently doing their job and showcasing their talents. But however, we are seeing some teams, they need to actually, in order for them to move on and just compete with those teams, they need their eliminations. So we can see that a player from LONA gets knocked down as well, and it's Luzum who has knocked down. So the fight is happening here, guys. So who will actually win the fight here? So I think it's a fight happening between Mystic and the players of LONA. So I think one player got knocked down and one player got eliminated. It's up to Reason here. So what will Reason do? Reason is coming for the push here, but just like that, Pasta gets the knockdown of Reason. So it's only Jesh here, guys. We can see that beautifully how Mystic players are handling the fight here. And just like that, the ADS fire shots from Yeti gets the confirmation of the player of Lawns. So GG, well played Mystic, and Mystic is dominating here with 10 eliminations to their name. So they are going on with the competition with ISSL. So let's see which team actually will it be Mystic or will it be ISSL? If a fight happens between these two teams, oh, that's some crazy drama there. So we can see that ISSL Lucifer getting another knockdown of Ripti and gets the confirmation as well. We can see that Sacha has eyes on the players of both sides actually, so he's very aware about his environment. So nevertheless, guys, we can see one player of the, I think it's the last player of Seal 7, he's actually underground, he's swimming for his life, guys. And another team actually is very, I think it's team 4, they are also near him. But however, he gets knocked down and confirmed by the players of TND here. So that's the chapter of Serial 7. But however, fight is happening here from the side of Kai Madara. එයාට බුලට් එහෙම ඩොච් කරන chance එකත් මම හිතන්නේ හදාගන්න තමයි. හැබැයි ඒ විදියට ස්කෝ තමන්ගේ ටීම් එකේ ප්ලේයර් කෙනෙක්ගෙන්ම ග්‍රනේඩ් එකකින් නොක් වෙන ස්වභාවයක් තමයි අපිට වෙන ISS ලුසෙව. මෙතන ෆයිට් එක මම කිව්වා වගේ ෆයිට් එක හැප්පන්න වෙන මිස්ටික් ඩෙස්ට්‍රයි vs VISS. මම හිතන්නේ මිස්ටික් ලාගේ ප්ලේයර්ස් ගොඩක් ඩවුන් වෙන ස්වභාවයක් තමයි පේන්නේ මෙතන. අවශ්‍යදායක තත්ත්වය ඇති වෙලා තියෙන මිස්ටික් ලාගේ පැත්තට මං හිතන්නේ. ඉතින් ISSL Lucifer is dominating here with Mini, and we can see that so much of fights are happening here. Yeti විතරයි ඉතුරු වෙන්නේ. හැබැයි Yeti ට කරගන්න පුළුවන් විදිහ කියලා බලමු. අපි බලමු Yeti විතරයි මෙතන ඉතුරු වෙලා ඉන්නේ. Yeti මොන වගේ දෙයක් කරගන්නේද කියලා guys. Yeti ගන්නවා තමන්ගේ පැත්තට පොඩක් ෆස්ට් ඒඩ් එකක් එහෙම අරගෙන තමන් හීල් කරගන්න chance එකක් හදාගන්න. හැබැයි අපිට තේරෙනවා ISSL ස්ක්වාඩ් එක ISSLNRC ස්ක්වාඩ් එක ඩිසිෂන් එකක් ගන්නවා zone එකට යන්න. මම හිතන්නේ ඒගොල්ලෝ zone එකට කෙලිම යනවා තමයි මෙතන unnecessary fight එක ගන්නේ නැතුව. ඒ මොකද තවත් ලේට් වෙන්න බෑ මේ end stages. ඒ ලේට් වුණොත් Tamanටම ඉස්සරහට මේ ගේම් එක carry on කරගෙන යන්න බැරි ස්වභාවය ඒගොල්ලෝ තේරුනේ. ඒගොල්ලෝ ඉස්සරහට යනවා. අපිට පේනවා Yeti දැන් බගේ එක අරගෙන ඉස්සරහට යන ස්වභාවයක් තමයි පේන්නේ. මෙතන වෙනත් ෆයිට්ස් එකක් එහෙම හැපන් වෙනවා. මෙතන අපිට පේනවා වුඩ්ස් එහෙම ෂොට් ෆයිට්ස් එක මෙතන බලන් ඉන්නේ. වුඩ්ස් අය එකක් තියන් ඉන්නේ. මෙතන ප්ලේයර්ස්ලා SN දීලාගේ පැත්තේ මම හිතන්නේ ගොඩක් නොක්ඩවුන් වෙලා ඉන්නේ. හැබැයි බ්ලේඩුත් මෙතන උඩින් ඉන්නවා. ඉතින් අපි බලමු වුඩ්ස් බ්ලේඩ් ගැන හැ ගහගෙන ඉන්නේ. අපිට පේනවා NRC මිනි මෙතන VG ලාගේ ප්ලේයර් ෆ්ලිකර් ඩවුන් කරලා දාගෙන හැබැයි අර්හම් මිනිව ඩවුන් කරලා දාන ස්වභාවයක් අපිට පේනවා. ඒ විදිහට ලුසිෆත් රිටර්න් එක විදියට අර්හම ඩවුන් කරලා දාගෙන අපිට පේනවා බ්ලේඩ් විසින් සසුගේ නොක් එක ගන්නවා තමන්ගේ ටීම් එක පැත්තට. බ්ලේඩ් මෙතන තමන්ගේ ටීම් එකට උපරිම එෆර්ට් එක දාන්න ස්වභාවයක් තමයි අපිට පේන්නේ. අපිට බ්ලේඩ් විසින් මෙතන ස්කෝප් කරලා පොඩ්ඩක් ආවත් කිල් එක තවත් කිල් එකක් තමන්ගේ ටීම් එක පැත්තට නම්ම ගන්න chance එකක් ගන්න තමයි ඉන්නේ. අපිට පේනවා ISSL ලාගේ පැත්තෙන් VG ලව ඩවුන් කරන ස්වභාවයක් තමයි අපිට පේන්නේ. OPZ ලා මෙතන ෆයිට් එකක් ගන්න ගමන් තමයි ඉතින් අපිට පේන විදිහට අපිට පේනවා ගොඩක් teams outside of the zone ඉන්නේ guys. ඉතින් මේ teams actually they need to come to the zone. So what will these teams do? So they are engaged in fights, they are distracted I think, but as to my knowledge only a few teams are on the zone. We can see the teams and the players who are on the zone guys, but we can see the players of ISSL, they are coming to the zone, they are scouting out. And you can see the ARK players, these two players standing towards the side of ARK, they are already in the zone. And with them you can see one player of DND here holding the toilet compound. So we can see the DND players are coming here from the information of the player who poisoned. And we can see that they are coming for the push, and the ARK player gets knocked down by Mini. Mini comes from the back, so there's gonna be a hell lot of battles going on the mountains here. So we can see the ISS players has come here, and Mini gets knocked down by Soli. So will Mini get confirmed as an elimination? Yeti gets knocked down for close as well. So Yeti gets confirms the elimination, and Soul is coming with the F1 buggy. So what will Soul do here? I think Sahubi also came for the push, but however, Ayu and Soli is the two players standing towards the side of Team 13. So we can see Mini getting revived successfully. ISSLxNRC is doing the job with 10 eliminations. He's on the form, guys. So the kill machine is activated. I have to see it as that. So just like that beautiful grenade comes from the side of the ISIS players, I think it was a mini from NRC who got the elimination. So a beautiful grenade from came from his side. Yeti just holding this position. He's the last player standing from the side of Mystic, and he's actually inside of the zone. So he has very much of an advantageous situation here. Already, I don't think the players of ISIS know that he's here. Will Woods know that he's here? So I don't think Woods is aware that he is here, but however, Yeti is aware. I guess if Woods comes for a 1v1, proper 1v1, so that's the 1v1 that we want to see, guys. Already, Jimmy is trying to scout it. I think Jimmy has realized Woods is coming actually. So Woods is very low on HP, guys. So if Yeti cooks a grenade and just like that, as expected, Woods gets knocked down and eliminated from the grenade of Yeti. So we can see the players NG has come here, so Mini gets confirmed as an elimination, and Yeti is doing the damage towards the side of the ISSL players. Another player gets knocked down with just two players standing. So I do think the ISSL players are very sandwiched here because of the presence of Yeti, and one player of NG gets knocked down. I think it's him, Hisham gets who got knocked down actually. So, however, it's up to Jimmy and Lucifer. If Aman comes here and spots Lucifer, so Lucifer and Jimmy needs to be careful here. They are the players who are on a sandwich situation. So, if proper grenades and proper Molotov cocktails come, it's just doom to a side of the ISSL players. So, Lucifer just gets knocked down from the grenade of Aman. So, continuously grenades and mollies are coming for this side, and just like that, the ISS squad, the ISS squad just goes back to lobby, guys, and Mystic Yeti is doing the damage fully towards the side. So what we can see, one player got knocked down. So he's actually competing. He's putting the effort to take the winner chicken dinner here. But however, he doesn't have the zone advantage at the moment. So let's see what he will do, guys. The players of NG, are they coming for the push actually? So will they actually come for the push? If one player is able to take an off angle, it will be an advantage situation for them. So one player is coming for the distraction here. So he needs to get one player knocked down to create that fear. So nevertheless, he gets one player knocked down and just sacrifices his kill towards the zone. So GG, well played, the players of NG. So y'all are the ones who got the winner chicken dinner, guys. So just like that, we saw some awesome fights happening from the players already. But however, if we talk about the teams, it's Mystic. They have so much of eliminations, guys. Just look at the kill feed, and we also saw how much of kills was secured by the side of ISSLnRC. These two teams were the teams who were dominating, but however, NG just taking the right chance and grabbing it, and because of that, they were able to take the winner chicken dinner. So GG, well played. That was a good strategy used by you guys. So nevertheless, we are going for a short break, and we are gonna see you with the Miramar match, the big fish. So let's see what type of fights are gonna be there in the Miramar match. So we are gonna go for a quick break. We're gonna see you in a few minutes. So thank you. can see the players of EQZ and the players of DND. They are on a fight here, so nevertheless, another fight is happening between the ARKs and the Lawns. So we are gonna go to that shortly. So there's some grenades coming from this side from the EQZ players. So another grenade is coming. So but however, the grenade doesn't do any damage to the side of close. So you can see that Swaggy is trying to flank it out, and the players of DND, I think, is coming for the help. And however, I think it's the fourth man of EQ that is also far away. So what kind of situation will it be for the side of D and D, guys? So already the players of EQ, they are holding their positions. They are not gonna make a dumb move here. So you can see Perfect here, he's popping it out, and Perfect gets some damage, but however it's not actually able to take the confirmation here. So nevertheless, Perfect is changing his position. So with that burst right up there, so let's see what he will do. We can see that some shot fires, Uzi shot fires are coming, but however, another third party is coming from the side of ISSLNR, and in the process, Swaggy gets the knockdown of close. So it's the time of, I think, the players of ISSLNRC, they are flanking it here. We can see that Jimmy is rolling and slowly trying to spot out the place, and he's cooking grenade. Will Genie be able to get the knockdown? You can see that Perfect has spotted the players of ISSNRC, and just like that, with the beautiful grenade, the knockdown of Swaggy comes to the side of Jimmy. So that's actually a disadvantage. But however, does the knock of Swaggy get confirmed? And we can see that Perfect gets the knockdown of Lucifer, and Lucifer gets thirsted from the UMP shot fast. And just like that, they were able to shut down Lucifer early in the game. So that's actually such a relief for the team, because he's the kill machine here. Swaggy gets his elimination, and Storm also gets knocked down in the process by Mini. So I think it's all ISSLxNRC here, because they are coming for the push already. One, I think it's the last man standing towards the side of the EQ visits. Jimmy is actually watching the players of DND here. Perfect is the last man standing. So what will these players do? Perfect is just fighting for his life, but just like that, I think the play two actually, most of the players of EQ, it's just Tifu left, and Tifu is able to get the knockdown of Jimmy. So what will Tifu do? But in the process, Tifu also goes back to lobby, guys. So with the arc shots of Doom, so already the EQ players just eliminated on the second match as well. It isn't looking good for them, because already they got eliminated quickly early on the games of the first two matches. There's only two matches for them to make an impact. Actually, we can see Eddie gets confirmed as a kill from the mini 14 shots of Onkel. In the process, we can see Jimmy here is knocked down. I think it's Poison here. Poison is waiting for the chance for him. He's waiting for an opening. So what will Poison do here? So Mini is coming here, and Mini has realized the players of D&D are actually here watching them out. So already the players of VAXISSNRC, they are having some decent kills on this game. So they are already on the overall top of the overall standings, as we saw. We can see the players of Seal7 getting the knockdown of Rexter, and Orpheus also gets knocked down and eliminated from the mini 14 shots in the process, guys. So it's just a good day towards Uncle, I think, and the players of Mystic. It's not actually a good day. They are showcasing their talents, actually, because they have actually shown us what kind of a team they are in the past, from the past tournaments. So that's how much of a power they have within their team. So nevertheless, guys, what kind of a gameplay will they give? Will another fight between these two teams, ISSL and the players of Mystic, rise? So that was a sweaty fight that happened, but however, Yeti, who was actually on to the last moment, he was pressuring these guys, and just with the pressure, the players of ISSL just went to lobby with the help of NG, I think. So NG actually got a help from the the side of the as we can see that Poison is taking a 1v1, and just like that, the players of DND Poison completing a beautiful 1v2 situation here. With that, ISSLNRC just goes back to lobby, and here comes Mafia Gang with the third party. Will the players just directly push towards the side of White and Poison? So already we can see White is creating his loot section from the enemy that he defeated here. So we can see that Snake is here, and Cyraxer gets the knockdown of White beautifully with the Orc shot fire and with the Orc spray. So nevertheless, Cyraxer is on the move here. He's coming to the side of DND Poison. So with that, a grenade has been cooked by him. So we can see that Poison getting some shot fires from his org as well. We can see that Cyrex has a pretty much an idea where Poison is. He's cooking a grenade, he's throwing the grenade. Will the grenade connect to a side of Poison? It doesn't. So already the players of Mafia Gang is coming for the push here, but however Poison is getting shot at from that side from Shizu, and with that Mafia Gang gets 2 eliminations to their name, so they are on the move. They are giving that comeback, guys. You can see that the players of SNG, they are trying to get some shot fires and get the eliminations as well, but it's not actually able to take an elimination in the moment. So let's see what kind of a gameplay will they give. So you can see that Babu's trying to mess it around with the car. So you can see the car actually rolling up and down the ridge. So let's see, guys. Already we actually saw that the dominators of the last match, they have gone back to lobby. So with that, who do you think will actually take the winner in chicken? Will it be Mystic? Will it be Mafia Gang? Or will it be NG again? The last winners, the last winner chicken dinner winners. So let's see, will it be NG again? So will it be another squad? So it's not actually looking good towards the side of Mafia Esther because they need kills, guys. So it's actually an early blow towards the side of them in the last match, first match actually, because they got backfired from the side of ISSLNRC in that Pochinki fight where so much of teams were there. They had to face EQs, that they had to face the pressure of the players of, I think it was AKZ, and there comes ISSLNRC to that fight as well. So because of that, they actually went to lobby early in that fight. So because of that, I think they actually don't have points at the moment, so they need to do something here. So what will they do? But however, Mystic is carrying their momentum. So let's see, will it be Mystic who's gonna take the winner with a chicken dinner, guys, in this match? So already we can see the players, they are split up. So the amount of confidence and overall of the 4 players of Mystic is carrying is just remarkable, guys. So nevertheless, they have 3 eliminations to their name. So let's see what kind of an entertainment will they give to us. So we are actually wanting every player here to perform to their fullest. So let's see what kind of an entertainment will they give all of these players and all of the teams. I actually personally need kind of an entertainment from these tier 1 players because of their experience of their class. So we can see that Admiral is holding a position here. So he's actually in front of 3 players at the moment. So Admiral needs to do something. I think it's the players of MVX here. Admiral is holding the small tower here near the side of church. The church. So you can see that JDMEX. So I do think that if MVX, the players of MVX, is not actually able to spot and hear about the footsteps of Admiral, one player is gonna get the sacrifice. I think one player is gonna be the sacrifice because already he can actually give a surprise fire shot and just confirm the elimination. So with that, I think one player will always go back to lobby if anyone isn't able to spot the player. I think we can actually see that a fight is happening between the players of AKZ and NG. So NG Iksan gets the first knockdown and the confirmation of Aman. So Maha, sorry. So nevertheless, guys, shot fires are coming towards their side. The AKZ players are holding the position, but however, they have more chance of getting backfired as well. So, but however, Rofi gets knocked down and confirmed as an elimination. But however, Itachi wasn't able to give a proper cover fire there because of the split the players of his team NG is giving. So a backfire, actually a third party is yet to come from the players of Alonso, I think, and Admiral gets the knockdown of JD, and just like that, as I mentioned before, one player becomes the sacrifice and JD becomes the sacrifice, unfortunately, guys. So I think the MVX players knows that Admiral is here at the moment. You can see that S13 players have an eye on the players of ESTELLA, I think. So the players of ESTELLA or Lons. So I think it is Lons here at the moment. So we can see that the Lons players are on this side. You can see Goblin has spotted one player. He's making some fire shots. Will the M4 section fire shots connect? But however, those did not connect at the moment. But however, not the Scarlet shots gets confirmed. Sorry, gets connected, and because of that, one player is actually knocked down for the bullets. But however, Goblin gets knocked down with the beautiful M416 spray coming from the players of Lons. So that is actually a return coming from the side. So Goblin is knocked down at the moment. Nigesh is handling another fight here. So Nigesh is very low on HP. Nigesh isn't healing even with that confidence. He's going for the spray, but however isn't actually able to connect the shot fires, guys. We can see that Rio with his buggy, Rio is counting it out, but does Rio realize he's just in front of his enemy? Three players are in front of him already. His teammates, I think Rio realized about the Molotov cocktail. So Rio needs help here. So if Rio is able to take a 1v3 situation here, so let's see. So Rio is actually cooking a grenade here. So let's see, guys. Rio is very patiently waiting it here. Will the players of SDMZ NG realize the portion of Rio? Rio is cooking a grenade. Will the grenade connect? ඉතින් බලමු මේ grenade එක connect වෙයිද කියලා, guys. grenade එක cook කරලා දාගන්න. ඒ grenade එක connect වෙයිද? අපිට වෙන molotov ටිකක් එහෙම දාගන්නවා. මම හිතන්නේ එක player කෙනෙක් NG ලාගේ එක player කෙනෙක් realize කරගත්තා. Rioගේ portion එක with my information at එක then Rio ට එන්න තියෙන grenades ප්‍රමාණය ඒ ප්‍රතිශතය වැඩි. කිව්වා වගේ grenade එන හැබැයි grenade connect වුණා. Rio මෙතන back වෙන ස්වභාවයක් තමයි අපිට පේන්නේ. already තමන්ගේ teammates ලා එහෙම help එකට එහෙම ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන අපිට වෙනම් pure M මෙතන smoke එකක් එහෙම දාගන්නවා. pure M DBS එක තමන්ගේ අතේ තියාගෙන DBS එක ඔය විදිහට utilize කරයිද කියලා අපි බලමු. තවත් අපිට ෆයිට් එකක් හැපෙනවා අපිට පේනවා. ඒ විදිහට නෙමෙයි. ඉතින් අපිට මේ ෆයිට් එක තමයි දැන් මෙතන focus කරන්න වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. අපි බලමු Mafia pure M සහ මෙතන Mafia Rio ඉන්නවා. මම හිතන්නේ රියෝත් සමග තන නිගේෂුත් ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන හෙල්ප් එකට. ඉතින් බලමු මෙතන ෆයිට් එකෙන් කවුරු එලියට යාවේද, කවුරු සර්වයිව් වෙයිද කියලා, guys. අපිට පේනවා GZ ලාගේ පැත්තෙන් ෆයිට් එක මෙතන හැපන් වෙනවා. already the players of GODZ they have 4 eliminations to their name. එක ටීම් එක complete wipe කරලා ඒගොල්ලෝ අවසාන අපිට පේනවා players ලා spot කරගන්නවා. blade almost gets knocked down in the process. We can see that players are going in front of the players of GODZ. I think it's the AKZ players. දැන් බලමු AKZ players ලා මොන වගේ දෙයක් කරයිද කියලා. ඒගොල්ලන් තියෙන 2v4 fight එක මෙතන stage 4 closing seal 7 लाई අපිට පේන විදිහට GODZලා විතර ෆයිට් එකක් හැපන් වෙනවා. ඉතින් ඒ ෆයිට් එක ගැන අපි ඉස්සරහට යන් NG ලාගේ ෂොට් ෆයිට් එක ලොන්ස් එකේ ප්ලේ කෙනෙක් ඩවුන් කරලා දාගන්නවා. NG ලාගේ ප්ලේ කෙනෙක්ව ඒ විදිහට මෙතන AKZ ලාගේ ප්ලේයර්ස්ලා දෙන්න ලස්සනට හෝල් කරන් ඉන්නවා. ස්ප්ලිට් අප් වෙලා GODZලා ප්ලේයර්ස්ලා එහෙම පොඩ්ඩක් ඇවිලා ස්කෝප් කරලා එහෙම බලනවා. පොඩ්ඩක් ඔලුවක් එහෙම දායිද කියලා නොක්ඩවුන් එක ගන්න chance එකක් තියෙද කියලා තමයි බලන්නේ. හැබැයි කිසිම විට ඒ ඩම් මූව් එක ගන්න ඒකසිලා ප්ලේ හැබැයි කිව්වා විතර කියලා කඩ ගන්න උනා විතර ලෝනාගේ ප්ලේ කෙනෙක් මාහුව ඩවුන් කරලා දාගෙන මම හිතන්නේ ඒකසිලාගේ තව එක ප්ලේ කෙනෙක් ඉන්නේ. ඉතින් දැන් තමයි ඩිස්ඇඩ්වාන්ටේජ් එක දැන් තමයි තුරුම්පුව කැරකුනේ ඒකසිලාගේ පැත්තට. මම හිතන්නේ මේ අවස්ථාවේදී GODZලා එම් පුෂ් එකට ආවොත් තමයි ලොකු වාසියක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. අපිට වෙනවා ස්පයිඩර් විසින් සීල් 7 රිප්ටව නොක් ඩවුන් කරලා කිල්ම කළා දාගෙන ස්වභාවයක් තමයි අපිට පේන්නේ. මෙතන ග්‍රීන් ඩිරෙක්ට් කුක් කරගන්නවා වුඩ්ස් විසින්. වුඩ්ස් on the cover එකක් දෙන්න ඔහුගේ ටීම්මේට් සමත් වෙනවා. ඒ සමගම සීල් 7 ළඟේ 2 players standing. It's Sion X and Batman. Batman මෙතන බැක් වෙන ස්වභාවයක් තමයි පේන්නේ. Sion X ඉන්නවා. හැබැයි ඒ විදියට ෆ්ලෑන්ක් කරපු ප්ලේ කෙනෙක් knock down වෙන මාෆියා පියරේ විසින් NL Warrior knock කරලා දාගන්න මොකද සීල් 7 නම් ෆයිට් එක එතන ඉවරයි. down and out වෙනවා. සීල් 7 ඔවුන්ගේ අතින් මෙතනින් මාෆියාලා එහෙම ෂොට් ෆයර්ස් එකක් ඒම ගන්න සීසර් ළඟ පැත්තෙන් සයිරක්ස් ඩවුන් වෙනවා. මාෆියා රියෝ විසින් තවත් NL ප්ලේ කෙනෙකු ඩවුන් කරගන්න ස්වභාවයක් අපිට පේනවා. අපිට පේනවා ෂිසෝ මෙතන එනවා මිස්ටික් ළඟ පැත්තට මං හිතන්නේ එන්නේ මිස්ටික් ළඟ තව එක ප්ලේ කෙනෙක් ඉන්නේ. It's only Yoti and Patsa. Sorry, two players are standing. Mafia gang like plays Yeti in the process gets knocked down from Shizo. So with the beautiful SLOTLIST shot, it's just Pasta. It's up to Pasta, guys. Pasta is coming for the push here with the Empo 16. Pasta is just doing his movements. Pasta is with confidence. 3 players standing. It's just up to Pasta. What will Pasta do? Pasta is coming here, but just like that goes back to lobby. Shizo just beautifully eliminating Mystic Destiny out of this lobby. So that's the confidence that they have built up. So it's just Sato's knocked down here, so they need to move Sato into the zone. I think they are actually able to do that. So nevertheless, guys, the players of Launch, just 2 players standing, they are also coming to the zone here. It's actually not a good idea to come in this moment, but however, if they are able to successfully get a good position, so that's an advantage for them. So nevertheless, fights are happening just like rain. Fights are ongoing, just one by one. Just teams going back to lobby, guys. The players of Mafia S13, they have a fight with SDMZ, and just like that goes down Rio, and Rio needs to be revived here. Pure aim just putting out the grenades, and will Pure aim be able to revive his teammate without him getting knocked down in the process? Grenades are actually, as expected, grenades are coming from that side, so he was actually able to take some damage from the grenades, and Matara gets the knockdown of East Team Molly. So the players of Estella, they are also having some trouble here. Molly gets confirmed as an elimination as well. So it's just state 5, guys. 49 seconds left for the zone to shrink in. So this is a very much of a very small zone. Sahub, I guess, goes back to the lobby from this play zone actually because of, and we can see that the player of VG gets in a knockdown action with the beautiful M416 spray. One player is already knocked down for Vanguard official, and he gets confirmed. Another player gets knocked down. So already it's a through 3v, actually 3v2 fight here. So Woods is coming for the push here, and he gets knocked down as well. But however, in the process, trying to get another knockdown and just goes back to lobby. Vanguard official with a small mistake, though, just goes back to lobby. I never thought the players of Vanguard official just pushed when they got that second knockdown as well, but however they pushed, and because of the way that players of, I think it was GODZ, they were holding, they had the advantage here. They had the advantage, but however, Hisham gets knocked down with the beautiful M416 spray coming from the side of Dima. Dima is able to get the confirmation as a Blade. The players of X-House Coast, they are dominating every side here, and they get the knockdown of Mafia S13 as well. Blade with the help of Roy just eliminates the players of Mafia S13, guys. So the players of NG, they are here. One player is knocked down. Hisham is gonna get bled out. So XS Roy, I think he gets spotted as well in the process, and Blade is also knocked out. But however, I think Blade is successfully able to get revived, and you can see that Shizo is the man in form here. Shizo, he's cooking a grenade. I think he's trying to spot out the place and get some eliminations to his name as well. Already 6 eliminations coming, actually secured to the side of Mafia gang here. So let's see what kind of more eliminations they are able to secure to their side, guys. We can see that Roy is coming with the buggy, and Roy is actually on the mountain top. So Roy has an advantage to the side of his enemies. You can see that Mafia Yuhai, he's just holding here. He's having his calm, he's having his time, and with just 23 seconds remaining for the zone to close in, let's see what they are gonna do, guys. So the battleground is silent, guys, because no team has actually. And it's like that for me to talk. Woods gets the knockdown and Satu gets knocked down as well. And in the process, trying to cover Satu, Shizu also gets knocked down as well. We Heroic getting a knockdown of Izan as well. So another fight is happening there. You can see several teams, they are having the fights. Blitz players are getting knocked down as well out of the players. And I think the players of X House good, they have 12 eliminations to their name, so they are the ones who are dominating at the moment. Blitz players, Madara is the only player standing. The players of X House because they have a pretty much of an eye towards the side of Madara as well. But however, in the process, the players of DDX codes, they are gonna join the party as well. It's just three teams actually, guys. It's just three teams who are surviving at the moment. We can see that Yuhai is the player standing, but till Yuhai is the only player standing towards the side of Mafia again, and just like the Yuhai goes back to lobby on the hands of DDX gods. So it's just gods versus gods at the moment versus, I think it's one player, it's Blitz. So let's see, it's a proper 3v3 fight. And just like that, will history recreate itself? In the last match, we saw the two teams were fighting. It was NG and the players of ISSL, and the last player standing to the side of Mystic Destiny was able to actually pressurize one team, and due to that pressurization, I think Mystic was able to secure the second place. Will that happen again? Will history create itself? We can already see the players of DDX X House God and God, they are on the fight here, but however Madara gets shot fires as well, but however Roy gets the confirmation. So much of damage was done by the side of DDX God, but however the kill of Madara goes towards the side of X House God. It's just gods fighting the gods. What will do? Who will be the superior gods at the moment? So let's see, guys. They are holding it here, and Blade gets a knockdown of Nero from a beautiful grenade, guys. And with that grenade, the advantage situation comes towards the side of XH gods, because I do think they have a proper zone advantage here. They have the ridges here. We can see that Nero is crawling it here. Someone is coming for the drive-by, and the drive-by happens to the side of Spider. It's just up to Woods here. So what will Woods do? Woods is not actually able to take any knockdowns because of the Woods gets drive by as well. So just like that, Exhaust gets that winner chicken dinner of this match, guys. So GG, well played, and they have around 17 eliminations. They carry 27 points to their name. I think they are gonna go up and high on the rankings. So with that, we can actually see the players of X House Codes. They have decent kills to their name as so much of kills. They have 11 kills, I think, to their name. With the second portion, they also have decent number of eliminations, actually total points to their name as well. So with that, that comes to the end of the Miramar match. We saw some awesome fights happening in this big match. So we saw some awesome squad wise happening as well. So we actually got entertained, and because of that, we are going for a quick break, guys. So we are going to see you on the Sandhawk match, on third match of this SGG paid league, with $50 prize pool. So see you.
I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow. I looked around, searched every building.
So we are back with the sand knock action, guys. So we can see the fight is happening between the players of NRC and AKZ. So we can see that Maha gets a beautiful SPK shot, and just like that goes back to lobby with the VISSLX NRC squad. So we can already see the team 9 players. Dhanuj has gone back to lobby. One player of AKZ is also gone back to lobby as well in the process. So nevertheless, they are able to take the revive. So the fight just happened with the VISSL XNRC players, and now they have gone early out of this match again. So that's actually something worse for them, because they actually got eliminated on the midsection of the game actually. But however, there's a beautiful shot fire coming from the side of the players of NG, I think, towards side of the players of VG, and that VG Motto gets confirmed as an elimination in the process, guys. So nevertheless, let's see about the fight. You can already see VJ Flicker. He's here. He's holding this beautiful position until the players of NG come. But however, Lucy was able to get the beautiful knockdown of Flicker with that beautiful stunning grenade. What a beauty, Flicker. Sorry, what a beauty, Lucy. But however, so you can see that the last player is here. He's just fighting for his life, and they are coming for the push here. And with that goes down the players of Vanguard officials from the hands of the players of NG. So GG, well played. Two players are gonna get revived in the process. We can see so much of fights, early fights in this Sanok match, because the area is so small, guys. You're gonna see so much of third parties, fourth parties, fifth parties, because the area of this match is so small. You can even hear when one just misfires accidentally from far away. That's going to be around 200 meters, 300 meters. And the distance between these drop locations is so much different than the other maps, because it's around 500 meters. So we can already see this another fight is happening towards, actually, from the side of the players of EQZ. Satu gets the knockdown of Storm EQZ. So Storm is knocked down. So it's pretty much a disadvantage situation to the side of EQZ. Storm actually isn't able to get revived at the moment, because Satu is gonna flank it out here again, I think. But however, Swaggy is there. What will Satu do? Will Satu get knocked down? And Swaggy spots Satu, and just like that, beautiful spray, Swaggy gets the knockdown. I think Satu made a mistake there by trying to climb out that rock. But with that, we can see that Cyrex is coming for the push. Cyrex is cooking a grenade, so I do think the players of EQZ heard the grenade. And however, let's see what's gonna happen. The grenade was thrown, but the grenade does not connect. Actually, Swaggy is holding his position. Cyrex isn't coming for the push, and I think Cyrex has spotted Swaggy. Swaggy is coming with the DPS shot fires. Shiso gets knocked down in the process by the hands of Perfect. Perfect confirmed the elimination, and now it's an advantage to a side of AKVZ. The rest is coming from the side of Swaggy, and Swaggy is reviving Storm at the moment. Yuhai gets the first aid onto his hand, and now it's a proper 2v4 fight here. So guys, let's see what's gonna happen. Perfect gets the knockdown of Cyrex with his shots, and however, Yuhai also goes back to lobby. So that's the end of Mafia Gang at the moment. Wow. Just like that, the advantageous situation was for Mafia Gang, but that flipped out the table, and because of that, Mafia Gang goes back to lobby on the hands of EQZ, and now the fight with ESTELLA versus sorry, Blitz. Oh, I think it's Blitz. So nevertheless, you can see that Ayo is coming here with his DBS shots. The DBS shot is coming back and forth. A jump shot, a beautiful jump shot gets connected to the side of Ayu. Will Ayu be able to get the revive? Sorry, we get the first aid onto his hands without getting knocked down. I think he was actually able to get the first aid onto his hands. So nevertheless, a grenade is coming towards the side of the players of EST. But however, in return, a Molotov cocktail comes as well. So another fight happening between the players of MVX and DND, and with the players of S13 as well. So there's so much of fights happening, guys, for us to see. But however, let's move on and focus on the thrilling fight here. You can see that it's just the last player standing to the side of DND ARK. It's Gumbo here. It's just Gumbo, and Gumbo is there waiting and holding. So we can see that the players are beat, and the fight is happening here. Molly also gets knocked down. Aika gets knocked down by Sahube. It's confirmed as an elimination. Madara is coming for the push here. So already he's confirming the elimination. Two players are standing to the side of Blitz, and one player is up on the compound. So what will the Blitz players do? So it's up to Ayu to do the job, but however, with the beautiful grenade, Ayu also goes back to lobby, guys. And will the third party come from the hands of the NL players? I think they were actually pretty close to that area. Let's see, guys, what's gonna happen. Let's see, and just like that, the third party comes from their side, and Pew Pew gets knocked down in the process, guys. So what will do they do? I think it was just two players standing to the side of Blitz Esports, and see, NT Blitz, they need to do something. It is one player standing. The nation, I think it was the national lethal players. They have, I think, four players standing towards their side. Some fight is happening between the gods as well. So let's see. Another player of Lance gets knocked down by Yeti. So Mystic on the run here. When with the downturn of ISSLNRC, Mystic has the advantage. But however, X-House gods, they also have so much of elimination points, total points, and they are on the top of the ranking at the moment. So with that, we can see that Vanity still knocked down. Let's see, Madara gets the knockdown and the confirmation of Warrior, and Mystic Yeti gets the confirmation of Vanity. And however, MVX joins the party as well. Another player of Launch gets knocked down as well. So much of fights happening. EQZ Tifu, and now EQZ is focusing on the Seal 7 players. Batman OG gets confirmed as an elimination. Another return elimination, actually a knockdown is coming from side of Seal 7, but however, just like that, I do think the players of Seal 7 also got eliminated from that fight. So with that, Storm has been knocked down, but however, I do think I was wrong, actually. So they are still surviving at the moment. And with that, another player of Seal 7 gets knocked down. I think it's just one player standing to the side of Seal 7 at the moment. Because is it one player or two players? Let's confirm in a bit. So nevertheless, I can actually see. I think Ripti is knocked down, but however, Perfect gets knocked down in the process from the shot fires of the Seal 7 player at the moment. So Perfect is actually gonna get revived at the mountain there, because they have proper cover, and also Dory is very far away from that area. So Dory is the last player standing. So what will Dory do? He's trying to cross it out, and I do think that effort isn't the best thing that he should have done, actually. So Mystic having the fight with gods, and does the fight end just in that moment with the beautiful? I do think Caesar was able to take so much of knockdowns in that moment towards the side of DDX God's Club. So well played, Caesar. So already they have 5 eliminations to their name, guys. Mystic is on the run here. So with that, Dima gets the knockdown of a player of Lance as well. So now that's another fight happening. So we will actually go on to that fight in a few minutes. බලමු මේ ෆයිට්ස් ටික ගැන guys. ඉතින් ස්ටේජ් 3 ස්ටාර්ට් වෙන ගමන් තමයි ඉන්නේ. දැන් ස්ටේජ් 3 ස්ටාර්ට් වුණා විතරයි guys. අපිට පේනවා කොච්චර ටීම්ස් ටිකක් සර්වයිව් වෙලා ඉන්නවද කියලා. අපි මං හිතන්නේ මේ ලොබීති 70 plus players ලව එක්ස්පෙක්ට් කරගෙන ඉන්දියා. හැබැයි දැන් වෙද්දි 30 players මේ වෙද්දිම එලිමිනේට් වෙලා ඉවරයි. zone එකේ එලියට සොරි මැච් එකෙන් එලියට එලිමිනේට් වෙලා ඒගොල්ලන් ස්ක්වාඩ් එකත් එක්කම හැබැයි සමහර සෝලමෑන්ස්ලා ඉන්න ටූ ඉන්නවා. ඉතින් අපි ඒවා ටිකක් දැක්කා. ඒ ටීම්ස් වල මම හිතන්නේ ඒගොල්ලෝ හොඳ ප්ලේස්මන්ට් පොසිෂන් එකක් හෝල් කරන් තමයි තමන්ගේ ටීම්ස් වලින් සර්වයිව් වෙලා ඉන්නේ. අපිට පේනවා දීම විසින් ලොන්ස් ප්ලේයර් කෙනෙක් කන්ෆර්මේෂන් එකක් ගන්නවා. රොලෙක්ස් විතරයි මෙතන සර්වයිවිං ලොන්ස් ලාගේ පැත්තට ඉන්නේ මොනවා වගේ දෙයක් වේද කියලා අපි බලමු. ඉතින් මෙතන AKZ ලාගේ ප්ලේයර්ස්ලා ටික ඉන්නවද අපිට පේනවා V ටීම් 7 ලත් මෙතන ඒරියා එකේ ඉන්නේ. AKZ ලාගේ ප්ලේයර්ස්ලා මෙතන නිකන් ස්නීකි පීකි වගේ ඉන්නේ. හිත හොඳ සප්‍රයිස් ෆයර් ටැග් එකක් V ටීම් 7 ලාගේ පැත්තට හાર્ඩ් මිනි හાર્ඩ් ටැග් එකක් ඇක්චුවලි දෙන ස්වභාවයක් වේද කියලා ඉතින් අපි බලමු. මෙතන අපිට පේනවා හොඳ තත්ත්වයක්. මොත ටීම් 7 ලා පයින් යන්න ඒගොල්ලෝ හිතන්නේ නැහැ. ඒගොල්ලෝ තමන්ගේ වෙහිකල්ස් එක කරගෙන ඇක්චුවලි හොඳ ටීම් එකක් විදියට ප්ලේ කරන. ඉතින් ඒගොල්ලෝ ෂෝකේස් කරලා තියෙනවා ඒ තමන්ගේ පවර් එක කලින් ටූර්නමන්ට්ස් වල අපිට පේන ටීෆු නොක්ඩවුන් එකක් ගන්නවා ලෝනගේ පැත්තෙන්. ලෝන ස්ක්වාඩ් එක මම හිතන්නේ මාට්ටු විතරයි සර්වයිවිං. රිස්ටාන්ගේ පැත්තට ෂොට් ෆයිට් එකක් එනවා. ඒ විතර අපිට වෙනවා පැස්ටා විසින් NL ප්ලේ කෙනෙක්ව ඩවුන් කරලා දාගෙන ස්වභාවයක් තමයි පේන්නේ. ඒතරත් හොඳ ෆයිට් එකක් කියන ගමන් තමයි ඉතින් පේන විදිහට AKZ ඉටාචි නොක්ඩවුන් වෙනවා නිට්‍රෝගේ ෂොට් ෆයිට් එකෙන්. අත්තන ඉන්දිය විදිය හරි ගියේ නෑ. AKZ ලාගේ පැත්තට එක්කෙනෙක් නොක්ඩවුන් වෙන ස්වභාවයක් තමයි අපිට පේන්නේ. මෙතන තාත් ෆයිට් එක හැපෙනවා NLයි මෙතන NL ලාගේ තව ලාස්ට් ප්ලේයර් ස්ටෑන්ඩින්. ඉතින් බලමු පුට මොන වගේ දෙයක් කරගන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා. මෙතන ඉන්නවා පැස්ට මං හිතන්නේ ඉන්ස්ට්‍රක්ෂන් එකකට එන්නේ ප්ලේයර්ස් ලං වෙනවා. ඕන්කෙල්ලේම ලං වෙන ස්වභාවයක තමයි වෙන්නේ. 91 තමයි ඉන්නේ. And with that they go back to lobby. NL goes back to lobby, guys, by the hands of the Mystic players. So you can see that Ayo getting knocked down from a grenade actually. Let's see what's gonna happen, guys. So much of fights are happening. You can see that Team 7 Nitro OP, he's getting some shot fires as well at the moment. So let's see, he's holding this position here. One teammate, I think it is the fight happening between the AKZ and the VE Team 7. Maha is here. So does Maha have a knowledge about where the players of the Team 7 is there? Reefer gets a beautiful M416 spray. So Maha almost gets confirmed as an elimination, but however Itachi is successfully able to take the confirmation. So the players are coming for the push here. The Team 7s are coming for the push here. One player gets knocked down from side of AKZ and he gets confirmed as an elimination. It's just three standing to the side of AKZ. Now it's the disadvantage here. So already Reefer is having an AD shot fire, and with that Nitro comes for the drive-by, and again Eddie is with the shot fires, but however the last player standing to the side of AK is near Reefer. Reefer spots the player and Reefer gets a grenade, but however he changes his position, and now I think they are targeting the last player of AKZ is targeting Reaper. So Reaper has to do something here. What will Reaper do? Who will win the 1v1? And Reaper wins the 1v1 against AKZ. So Reaper just eliminates the AKZ out, guys. So 7 eliminations coming to the side of the VE team. 7 players. B Blade getting knocked down. Dima also getting knocked down in the process now. It's a hard situation for the side of the players of X-House because Mystic is there, guys. So with that, Saja is last place standing towards the side of players of X-House Goods. Onkel gets a confirmation of the players, and however skills are being stolen by the VE Team 7 players as well. So let's see what's gonna happen. Caesar is here. Saja is the last player standing. What will Saja do, guys? And with that beautiful grenade coming from the sides of Caesar, Sacha gets eliminated. So that's the end of X House Gods for the Sandhawk match, guys, of ISTC paid league with $50. can see another fight happening between the MBXs and the NGs. Shot fires are coming from the side of Aman. Aman gets a beautiful S12K shot fires to the side of MX players, and the confirmation comes as well. Another confirmation might come as well from the side of Vikis as well. It's just one player standing to the side of MVX here. It's just JD, and we can see so much of fights happening, guys. So much of shot fires. You can see the Aman actually has an angle towards the side of the EQZ players, so they need to get some knockdowns here. So we can see that Aman is actually just trying to spot out the players of EQZ. So let's see what they are gonna do. So the players of NG, they have 6 total eliminations to their name, so they are on the form here. They are actually now transferring the first matches form to this match, I guess. So nevertheless, we can see just 2 teams on the zone here. It's the big fish, guys. It's 18-7 and the Mystic players. You can see that they are now engaging in a fight, guys. If the players of NG comes, so who will it be who's gonna get sandwiched? So nevertheless, Reefa gets the knockdown of Mystic Yeti, guys, with a beautiful M416 spray. So this is the fight that I've always been waiting for, guys, in this match particularly. So nevertheless, the players of EQZ is closing on to Nitro as well. So it's Nitro against the EQZ players with his S12K. Perfect is here. Perfect realized there's one player actually, so Perfect is trying to back off, and we can see that Tifu gets knocked down from the M416 shots, and but however, Perfect also gets knocked down as well. I think Nitro realized that he was gonna get knocked down, but however, with the shot fires, gets knocked down and gets confirmed as an elimination as well. So again, the V teams and players is coming for the help here, and with that, they are able to steal some skills and get the knockdowns as well. It's the last player standing. It's just Storm. Storm gets more lead. Will Storm be able to survive? But however, Eddie gets shots fired as well. However, Ayo gets the confirmation. So it's already so much of teams down. But however, NG, one player of NG gets knocked down by the DBS shots as well, guys, in the process. So it's VE Team 7 at the moment who's dominating this lobby, guys. But however, the Mystic players are still silently surviving this match. It's just the Team 7 players, I think, versus the players of Mystic. So already we know in the manpower advantage, Mystic is at the top here because they have 4 players on their side, guys. And but however, we cannot underestimate the power the VE Team 7 players hold. Especially, we actually just look at their kill feed. They have so much of eliminations to their name, as well as the players of NG as well. There's 2 players of NG surviving on this zone. But however, we can see that the players of VE teams, even Eddie has closed in on towards the side of Hisham, but Hisham is waiting here slowly. I think Eddie hasn't actually spotted the presence of Hisham at the moment. So will it be a mini heart attack to coming towards the side of Eddie, guys? So if that happens, that's so much of a disadvantage when taking the fight with Mystic, because Mystic, just look at the kill feed as well. They have surpassed the kills of VE Team 7 players at the moment. So we can see that the second player who was outside of the zone, he got knocked down in the process, guys. So we can see the last player of NG, he's waiting patiently until his moment comes. So the fight is happening here with the Mystics and the Team 7 players, guys. So the Mystic players has come to the zone. They are trying to close in. We can see that our spots player of Mystic, and one player bagging its footers. Pasta who got knocked down. Another player goes down as well. So it's up to Caesar and the last player. And Caesar gets knocked down from the shot fires of Orpheus. It's just one player standing. It's just up to Onkel. Onkel has to do something, but however, Onkel goes back to lobby. So it's just one player. It's just one player, guys. It's up to Hisham to save the day towards the side of SDMZ NG. So Hisham is cooking a grenade, guys, and Hisham is nearly gonna get spotted, and Hisham gets spotted, and with that, the winner chicken dinner goes to a side of VE Team 7 with a beautiful comeback. And they have so much of elimination, guys. They were just dominating the Sandrock. They were ruling Sandrock, guys. Just like they were they would actually take so much of kills on the previous two matches, but however, they ruled Sandnox. So nevertheless, with that, we also can see that NG players, they have so much of eliminations as well, but however, they can't compete with the players of V Team 7. So with that, we are gonna go for a quick break, guys, and we are gonna see you in the last match, and that's gonna be the match, the Erangel match, guys. And with that Erangel match, we are gonna see who will be the champions of this $50 paid league of this SGC tournament paid scrim. So nevertheless, we'll see you in a few minutes. Bye bye. Thank you. So we are back with the last match, guys, of this is SGZ Paid League $50. So which is happening on the Vesak Poya Day. So which is a very special day towards the side of the Buddhist people of Sri Lanka. So nevertheless, we are seeing teams, especially from Maldives, they have actually meet up with us on this competition and they have come to show us their talents. So nevertheless, we saw the talents of these international players and our native players, our locals, and so much of intense action from this mixed lobby was happening in the last three matches. So one more time we are gonna see those intense matches from this Erangel map. So let's see, guys, what's yet to come for us. With all the fight is happening here between three teams in the Milta area. So a grenade is being crooked by the hands of Arham, but however does Harman realize that the player was there, but Arham gets the shot of his shotgun beautifully with some shots, and some QBC shots are coming as well from the other side of the road. But however, so much of teams SNG just goes back to lobby early with TikTok Tutra getting so three players down, I think. So that's a proper 1v3 situation. So GG, well played. So nevertheless, guys, we are seeing Siva getting a confirmation as well of a player of Vanguard officials. So already the players, three players are standing actually to the side of Vanguard officials. So they have to take the fight between the Mavericks here. So is the fight happening? So let's see, guys. We can see that the players of Launch, three players are standing and they are having a fight with Lona Esports as well. So they are on the other side of the apartment as well. I think he's very much holding his position. He's not trying to make anything work. And one player gets burned from the beautiful Molly coming from the side of, and we can see that again GODZ gets eliminated from the lobby by the hands of the VE Team 7 players again consecutively. So that's the chapter of TTX GODZ Club for this HGC paid league, guys. So nevertheless, we can see that Solida getting knocked down from the hands of another player. So we can see that it was not actually Solida who got knocked down. It was Tops, and Tops gets confirmed as an elimination. I think Solida was able to take a elimination of the players of VJ. So he's coming for the push here. Solida is coming for the push here, but however he gets eliminated with that UMP fire shots. So nevertheless, guys, again now it's the time for the Mavericks, guys. They are on the run here, so they are coming for the push with blindness. But however, they know there was so much of knockdowns coming. We can see that one player gets knocked down. It was, I think, Seva, and with that Seva gets confirmed as an elimination. It's just one player standing. It's up to Moise to do the job here. Three players of MVX is pushing at the moment. It's Vicky sir who's in front of me, and Vicky sir is very low on HP. Vicky sir is trying to dodge the bullets until his teammates come. But however, Moise is very patiently doing it, but however Moise wasn't able to handle that UMA shot fires coming from Mavericks players. But however, Moise get a actually put a great effort to survive and take the proper 1v3 there. But however, unluckily he has to go back to lobby. So with that, Mavericks get so much of like 5 kills as to my knowledge. So they have 5 kills to their name, guys. So that's actually decent, and that's gonna be converted to 5 points. So they are gonna get ranked up in their overall standings, guys. So however, let's see, this is the decider match, guys. So who's gonna be on the top 3 list? So it's either gonna be the players of the first portion. So the players of the first portion will be the players who are gonna take the winner chicken dinner of this match, guys. So let's see who will take that winner chicken dinner and who will take the crown to their name. We can already see the players of NRC ISSL. They haven't had a good day today actually, though they had one brilliant match actually. So with that, however, they got eliminated twice early in the upcoming two matches. After that brilliant match, they scored a lot of points. But however, will this be their game-changing match? So will history repeat again for them? So will it be their 25 kill game match? We don't know. So let's see what's gonna happen. Or will it be the Mafia gang who's gonna do the job here? So they gave a pretty much of a good comeback in the last match. So will the Mafia gang players do that and repeat it again? But nevertheless, we are gonna see some intense action on the other stages of the game. So it's gonna be the fourth stage and the fifth stage where so much of fights are gonna happen. So let's see and let's wait until those stages come and rise to us. So and let's see guys, Sato is with the Mirage, so Sato is moving it out here. So Sato is going towards the bridge side area, but however Sato needs to realize, so the farm area is actually a very crowded area with players. So most of these players usually like to split up here, and just like that the players here, Sato is getting shot at, but however S13s are here as well in this area. So Sato is in big trouble if he crashes onto here, and with that Mafia Nigage gets the knockdown and the confirmation of Sato with that mistake that he did. He wasn't actually aware that the players of S13 was here. So with that, T4 Cyraxer gets knocked down as well in the process. I think the players of Mafia S13 realized that another knockdown went on this fight. So Cyrex gets confirmed as an elimination from the hands, and but however, just like that, the players of Mafia gang goes back to lobby guys by the hands of VE Team 7. So they have 7 eliminations already. These players are doing it here. You can see that Eddie is coming for the push here, and but however Eddie gets the knockdown, and again for the save pure aims comes as well. Eddie gets knocked down by this 12k shots. Will Eddie get confirmed as an elimination? But however, the players of Team 7, they do have pretty much of an advantage in what do you say as the higher ground. So I think pure aim is coming for the push here with some ADS start, but however I is not gonna go for the knockdown of PRM. It's up to Io and Nitro here. Io is getting mollied as well in the process. So Io realized there was a player, but however he jumped down as well. We saw that one player of Team 7 was not, I think it was 2 players who got knocked actually. Eddie is crawling from this side, so will Nitro be able to get the revive of Eddie as well? If that happens, so it's pretty much of an advantage situation towards the side of the V team generators. But however, Io needs to do the job here, because Io is the single player who's gonna fight it as a 1v1 situation, sorry, 1v4 situation, face to face with the Mafia's 13 players, because most of his, most of his teammate is actually pretty much in a distance away from his position. So nevertheless guys, Mafia Goblin is here with S12k. He thinks the player is actually near him, so nevertheless but however, with a beautiful grenade coming from Goblin, Rifa gets knocked down. Now it's the opening to a side of Mafia S13 squad. So now the fight is gonna go on guys. So let's see how will the S13 players was. They need to realize Io is on the ground of their own building. One player gets knocked down. I think it was Goblin who got knocked down by the Eddie's grenade. So they need to get a revive as well, but I don't think they are getting the revive, but they are coming for the push. Rio is cooking a grenade as well. Who will be